Hey everyone, hope you're doing really well on this quite murky Tuesday morning. I just got back from a little ride. I did 3 hours with two 30-minute blocks of sweet spot, 20 minutes rest between each of them, and during the actual sweet spot effort I do something that's actually quite tasty. So every 5 minutes I do a 10-second rev out, so I stay in the same gear but I just up my cadence, so power goes from 300 to 400 watts for example. But I wanted to sit down with you today to talk about what I have on my data fields on my Wahoo Element Bolt. So first things first, we have my first screen. So this is my home screen, the screen that I always see. We start off with watts, kilometers per hour, beats per minute, ride time, kilometers, gradient, RPM, kilojoules, TSS. They're pretty much the basics. I'd say the only reason why I have kilojoules and TSS on there is to see how many calories I'm burning. For me, especially when we're getting close to competitions and I'm looking to increase my body composition and drop a little bit of weight, things like that. Knowing how much I'm burning during the ride as I'm doing the ride is actually quite important. It's also really good for cafe stops. So if you've burnt 500 calories, you're like, oh, I can stop now and have a cake. TSS as well, I like to monitor that as I ride in. It's quite interesting to see when you're riding steady, you accumulate 40 or 50 TSS an hour, and then when you press on, you can do 60 or 70. So that's pretty motivating. My second page, I have average speed in kilometers, normalized power, average watts, last lap watts, normalized power last lap, kilojoules again, average heart rate, TSS, and average RPM. So this is basically my average page. So everything on there is averages. Notice I don't have my max power on there or my max 20-minute power or anything like that of the ride. It's kind of irrelevant for me, but yeah, last lap watts and normalized power for last lap, they're pretty similar to be honest, but I like to have them there because when I'm doing effort, I like to look back. So I've just done a 20-minute effort, for example. I press lap, I finish that effort, and then I can go to this screen, my average screen, and I can see exactly what I did for that last lap. And then we have another screen which is my elevation screen, I guess. So again, I have watts. Actually, it's really important to say I average my watts, so I have it set to 5-second average. A lot of people struggle to ride at a certain power number when they just have the watts, the absolute number then. So a hot tip is to just have your average over 5 seconds or 10 seconds, 20 seconds. I know the Garmin does that as well, so that is really useful for if you're doing efforts to just smooth out your power. It makes it a lot easier to see on the screen. It's not jumping all over the place. Even at 5 seconds it jumps quite a bit, but when you get used to riding with it, it smooths out. Meters climbed, temperature, average gradient, beats per minute, and the RPM. Then on my map screen consists of just my 5-second average power and my lap kilometers. I have no idea why that's on there. I usually change it between lap kilometers and speed. The map screen is just basically whenever I'm out on a massive 5 or 6 hour jaunt into the countryside and I never know where I am. So sometimes I don't like to see the time on days like that. I just want to ride and follow the map and just see my power and speed, or power and distance. And that's it. So I know, pretty short video, but I get a lot of questions. I know I got a lot of questions last year. And it changes every now and then. So when I used Garmin last year, the Garmin was fairly similar. In fact, when I had the Wahoo, I basically just took whatever data fields are on that and bunged them on you. But the Wahoo is definitely the weapon of choice for me at the minute. I wasn't paid to say this, and I'm not paid to make this video. This is my own humble opinion, but the Wahoo has been the best bike computer I've ever had, and I don't know where to start really. I mean, the battery life is just significantly better than anything I've ever used. The only downside, I guess, is the fact you've got to have your phone on you to change the data fields. But I mean, in this day and age, the smoothness of that process is actually pretty good. The way you can sync your Strava routes, your Strava segments through the app in itself, and the Bluetooth, everything. It's very 21st century, and it works really well. And I've always been happy with this product. Way to go, Wahoo.